Guys, I am really excited about doing this Zoom tonight. Wanted to talk to you guys about how we make money in this business. And Rusty and I were talking just a second ago that used to, whenever we did, real live meetings, we would talk about the products and we would talk about the money. And we would actually draw it up on a whiteboard how we made the money. And that was the way we were taught. Mark Pentecost himself drew the circles up on the board and showed us exactly how to make money in this business. And in case you guys are not aware, but in your document section in the back office is the compensation plan. And if you have not, downloaded that and at least, scan through it or whatever, but it pays to know how we make money, because there could be something that you're missing that's costing you, that without that little bit of knowledge is taking money out of your pocket. And so by knowing you don't have to know every single little nitty gritty in order to make a lot of money, but you do need to know the very things that make a difference for you when you are in the process of building your business. I remember Mark used to tell us, although we have the feature of being able to enroll and place, he would always say, keep your business up close. Try not to place below your second or third level if you can help it. And he said the reason being is because we get paid more at the top few levels, and the further the volume goes down, the less you get paid. And that all worked, and that's how I built my business. It's how Rusty built his business. And we did not place to promote unless we had volume month after month, and we didn't have the promotion to go along with it. So for instance, what I'm saying, say you are running 10,000 volume every month after month, but you're still just a Ruby. Well, then you better do what you got to do to get that structure in place to go diamond. And then you can maintain afterwards. But that was the only time that we were told that you could really and truly just put people willy-nilly wherever you needed to in order to get there, as long as you had the volume in place, as long as you had volume. And it got switched around because of social media. And I recognize the power of social media, and I'm not telling you to change anything that you're doing, okay? I really want you to hear me on this. I don't want you changing what is working for you, but become a little bit more strategic. Don't just put people willy-nilly, just wherever. Because what's happened now is it has gotten to where most people are being taught, just put the people in, fill in the boxes, get your chart, get your diamond chart, and just start putting people in place, putting them in the boxes. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You're putting them in boxes, putting them in boxes. Then once you are structured for that rank for diamond, let's say, then you start working on the volume. Well, that's kind of backwards from the way we were taught by Mark. But that way works as well. But what happens there, you guys, is that you are working on shaky ground. You're not working on a solid foundation. You're working on a house of cards, really and truly, because it ends up being that you are probably doing almost all of the work. You are the enroller. You are enrolling and placing, enroll and place, enroll and place. And as you're getting customers, you're placing those customers in order to build volume and in order for you to get fast starts And if you're a diamond or above, you're doing it in order to get coding bonus, cabs. We used to call it cabs. It's now called a diamond leadership bonus, I think. So the way that Rusty and I were taught was to work on the people who are working. We taught people to build their own business. We made sure that they understood what they were doing when they became involved as a distributor. And we had the steps to success, and we still have steps to success. It's modified just a little bit with your customers, but you know, the first step is to join. The second was to get your loyal customers, and now it's get your 6 loyal customers. Keep them direct to you as a new distributor, and then work your way into going Ruby. And we taught build rubies, work with people to get to Ruby. And when I say build rubies, doesn't mean me build a Ruby. It means help someone to build themselves to a Ruby. Okay. This is really important, y'all, because for me, after, well, not next month, June. In June, I will have been with this company for 16 years. Rusty has been in the business now going on 20 years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Can I point out something, Mel?
yes, please.
What she's telling you will keep you in business 20 and 6, that's 36 years. We're the 2 oldest people here, and we do millions of dollars worth of business every month. And that's based off a foundation that we did in the early days, and I still do it. I don't mind helping you out if you're working hard a little bit. Remember this, free has no value. Welfare does not work, it creates dependency. Each person, when you buy a business, you're an independent business owner. It is entirely up to you to go build your distributorship, franchise, whatever you want to call it. And that's why Mel and I have made ourselves readily available around the clock to support you and help you and coach you and be right there with you. And when you put in the work, you will be here with a solid business 20 years from now. Do you agree, Mel?
Oh, well, that's what I was getting ready to say is after 16 years, because of the way our business is today with a lot of emphasis on working social media, and because of the way I normally work to build the business, which is belly to belly, working with people, and that has been limited. The expos and shows and things like that have been very limited because of what's gone on out in the world with the COVID and everything. So I've been in the beginning forced to try to learn social media, but I'm not a social media person. And so I have kind of embraced where I am, that, okay, after 16 years, I think I'm going to maybe semi-retire and take a step back, enjoy my grandkids, enjoy my husband, enjoy life, and just do, not work so hard. And because I built my business in the right way, I can do that. Because the power in your network marketing business is residual income. That's why people build a network marketing business, is for residual income. The bonuses are great. The fast starts are great. The cab bonuses or the diamond bonuses are great. And they can make up to half of your check or more. But they're a one-shot deal. You are only going to get paid on that one time. Whereas residual income comes in month after month after month after month.
Can I say one more thing, Mel?
Yeah.
When we launched when I left the bank and we come home and got serious, what I did the very first month, I still get paid on it 20 years later by doing it correctly. And see, that's the power of not, I believe everybody should hustle and really go get it based off of whatever you want. If you want to be free, you're going to have to fight to become legendary. You're going to have to become relentless, like the book says, but you're going to have to become smart in business. And this is not hard. You can't posture yourself after what you see on social media. Somebody might be telling the truth, they might not. Mel and I have never got starstruck as to where we tried to trip the coding, and it comes naturally and it comes in waves. But that residual income is what gives you the ability to count on every month, and it continues to grow if you do it correctly. Now, our motto back then was build it tight, build it right. And I come up with that because it was a defense we ran when I played football, tight and right. And it just made sense to me. If I was going to teach somebody how to build it tight and right and have the time freedom that Mel and I's had, me for going on 20, her for going on 16, it just makes sense to follow the people that's been somewhere and done it the longest. Do it correctly. Is it a little harder? Absolutely. But does it last longer? You bet your sweet ass it does.
Yes, it does. And so I don't know if you realize, but you earn your different levels of pay through your ranks as you're ranking up. And in order to get to where you're making all different ways of making money with our business, you need to get to Diamond. And Diamond is where bonuses kick in. And Mark used to say, you have a license to print money, so to speak. And, you know, that is so true, because then we have generational bonuses and the diamond bonuses. So there are several different ways that we get paid. One is immediate income. You have the ability through your sampling app or through your Connect app to be able to sell samples of the coffee and the skinny tea, sleepy tea, and make money right away. For us, it was the wrap. We were able to sell the wrap to somebody and make immediate income. And in fact, I made enough money selling the wraps within my first 2 years in the business that my wrap cash bought a brand new car for me. I paid cash with my wrap cash. That's how powerful that is. And so you have that ability to be able to make money right out the gate. As soon as you get signed up, you have access to be able to sell samples or to be able to, you know, I would say get back into the wrap. You guys, that product is still a magical product. It's one of the most incredible products on the market anywhere. Nobody has what we have with the wrap. And we made, you know, back in that long time ago, we charged $20 for the wrap. And with Wrap Rewards, you're going to, every time you get 2 customers, you get a product reward, and you can redeem those rewards for wraps. You can do it for coffee. You can do it for several things. I'm not even sure anymore how many things you can get, because I usually just get wraps because I love the wraps. But for $25 with no shipping. So now the price per product is even better, and your profit margin is higher by using Wrap Rewards or product rewards. Sorry, we used to call them Wrap Rewards, but by using product rewards. So you have that ability to make immediate income. The second way we make money is through residual income. And this is where this chart right here that I have up on the screen, when you sign up, you are a distributor, okay? You're a distributor. Let me put this little thing here, okay. Right there, you are a distributor. Why don't that stay highlighted? Anyhow, you are eligible to get 2 levels of pay. You see this? 10% on your first level, 10% on your second level. You see that? Why isn't that? Oh, okay, here we go. 10% on your first level, 10% on your second level. Now, if you personally enrolled this person here, you get an extra 5% enroller bonus. Okay, remember that when you sponsor someone and you bring a new distributor into the business and you place them somewhere, you can still maintain the enrollment in place if you need to, and you will get an extra 5%. So on level 1, you would make 15%. On level 2, you would make, on nothing, excuse me, level 2 is somebody else. Okay. So as a distributor, you qualify for 2 levels of pay. That's for Sally on this level and Sue, who's on the second level. Okay. Sally sponsored Sue. As you go down, it's because that person sponsored somebody who sponsored somebody who sponsored somebody. Okay. That's what we mean by a level. All right. The next one is executive. And when you have 2 distributors that each do 400 in volume, which is a qualified leg. Okay. Each one of these distributors is a qualified leg. Whoops. I can't get this darn. Forget this. I thought I practiced with it. Anyhow, qualified leg. All right. So it highlighted this qualified leg. You need 2 of those in order to pick up a 3rd level of pay right here. So right now, as a distributor, if you're just a distributor, you're only getting paid on your 1st level and your 2nd level. To pick up a 3rd, you need to be an executive. So every month you're not an executive and you have people that are down below your 2nd level on your 3rd level, you're missing money right there. You're not getting commissions on those. So then the next step up is Ruby, and you need 3 qualified legs, which is 400 in volume in each leg, and do a total of 2,000 in group volume all together with whatever you are personally doing and whatever these 3 legs are doing. Okay. 2,000 in volume. Now you're a Ruby and you now qualify for 4 levels of pay. Okay. So plus, remember, if you personally enrolled them, wherever you placed them, if you placed somebody on your 3rd level, you would make 5% and another 5% enroller bonus. If you place them on your 1st level, you're going to make 15%. 2nd level, you'll make 15%. You understand what I'm saying here? This is why it's important. You see how by placing somebody on your 3rd level, now your commissions are getting a little less. Okay. So that's why Mark always said, keep people up on your first 2 levels if you can. I mean, again, please hear me on this. Don't stop doing what's working for you. And there's going to be times when you need to place below your 2nd level, but be smart about it. You know, we always were taught that if you think you just sponsored a rock star, you don't want to put them on your 4th or 5th levels or 3rd level even. You want to keep them up on your front 2 levels, if at all possible. And they may turn out to be a bozo. You know, you just don't know. But if they're saying all the right things and they're fired up and excited and all, what if that person just really takes off and you have placed them so far into your group, then you are really missing out on a paycheck. You have pushed everything down so far and they're going to fall off and you're not going to be getting squat from them unless you are promoting and getting another way that we make money, and that's through generational bonuses. Okay. But don't let me get off of that. Okay. In order to pick up 5 levels and then from the 6th level down 2% to infinity, you have to be an emerald. So you're going to have 2 ruby legs and 1 qualified leg and a total of 5,000 in group volume. Okay. When you do that, you now are eligible at the emerald bonus level to get an extra 2% on level 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way down to the very next emerald. As soon as somebody else in your downline in that 1 leg goes emerald, then you will get their first, you'll get 2% through their first 5 levels. But whenever they are eligible and they go emerald, then they will start to pick up that 2% and go down from there until they come up against another emerald. They have another emerald downline. That's why it's an infinity bonus. That bonus pays out to infinity, but not necessarily to the same person to infinity, unless they're the only one that ever went emerald in that leg. Y'all follow me there? Okay. So Chris, I hope you're kind of keeping up with the chat, because I don't see the chat anywhere. That if there's a good question, make sure to let me know, or Rusty, either one of you guys. Okay, so moving right along, let's go to the next way we make money. And this is the leadership. Like I said, once you get to diamond, now you are eligible to make all the different ways that we make money. Okay, by going diamond. So a diamond, you're going to need 3 legs, one that's an emerald, one that's a ruby, and one that is just a qualified 400 leg. Now understand that this ruby does not have to be the person you personally enrolled or personally sponsored. It could be down on your 5th or 6th level somewhere. And if you've got somebody who went ruby down in that leg, that's a ruby leg. Okay. Same thing with the emerald. If you have an emerald that's way down in one leg, and when I say leg, that means Sally, who sponsored Sue, who sponsored Jane, who sponsored Rhonda, who sponsored Terry, all the way down. Okay. Down one leg. So as soon as you have somebody in that leg that's an emerald, that works for you. So as long as you have somebody in one leg that's an emerald, somebody that's a ruby in one leg, and 400 in another leg, and you're doing 8,000 in group volume, you are now a diamond. And what happens? Pardon?
One thing, what happened to us the first month when we built such a large team so fast, the diamond, it took me to double in 28 days, I merged on my 17th level, and I still counted. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter where they are, as long as you can't have your ruby and an emerald down in the same leg. It's got to be a ruby in one leg, an emerald in another. Okay. So now what happens at diamond? This is what's exciting. And you guys need to understand this, that as soon as you go diamond, the very next day after you go diamond and you bring in a new distributor. Okay. So what happens? All the business that you had, all of your team that you had that got you to diamond, it's like the computer takes a screenshot of that. And that team will always be your team that got you to diamond. It's the very next person that you bring in that you start building, no matter where you put them, no matter if you were to place them under your existing team, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you personally enrolled somebody the day after you went diamond, or anytime after you go diamond. And now that person and whoever they bring into the business from that point forward, you are now eligible for the diamond bonus, which is $80. So like we get paid on fast starts, okay? What do you have to do to get a fast start? You got to bring in a distributor. They get 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days, and you make a $50 fast start. When they bring on 2 more customers, you make another 50. And then when they bring on 2 more customers for a total of 6 in their first 30 days, you make another $50. So you are eligible to bring in a brand new person and make $150 in fast start. But you also, after they get their first 2 customers, first 2, now they don't have to wait till they get all 6. As soon as they get their first 2, now you qualify for the diamond bonus of $80. So now as a new diamond, a new distributor is worth 50, 50, 50. That's 150 to you, plus $80, which is and those are just a one-time bonus. So that's what, $230 that you're eligible for by bringing in a brand new distributor and making sure that they get Fast Start qualified. My goodness, you guys. I mean, $230. That's nothing to sneeze at in a bonus. Okay. Now I'm not ready there. I'm not there yet. Okay. So imagine you bring in Sandra, and Sandra just goes berserk, and she just starts enrolling people and putting people in the business, and they're getting their two loyal customers. She's going to get a Fast Start. You're going to get that $80 bonus on anybody she's bringing into the business. And anybody, let me see here. Hang on. I am going to hang on. I'm going to show you something. All right. Hold on, because I'm going to show you something else. Okay. Here's the whiteboard. Ah! Now, this is kind of crazy because it doesn't really work that great. But so this is Sandra. She brings in Sue, who brings in Debbie, who brings in Karen. Whoops. Okay. 80, 80, 80, 80, unlimited levels. Do you understand this, you guys? Unlimited. You did the work to bring in Debbie or Sandra, excuse me. You did the work to bring her in. She brought in this one. That one brought in that one. That one brought in that one. And as soon as they get their two loyal customers, you make 80. Ooh, that's hard. 80. 80. Unlimited levels. Your whole organization, you guys, from the very next person that you bring in and start building with that person and helping that person, and everybody from that point forward until you go double diamond. Okay. So what happens when you go double diamond? So again, the computer takes a screenshot. Whoops. And this is your diamond group. Okay, so this was your group over here that got you to diamond. All right, this is your diamond. And then now you're double diamond. Double diamond, the very next person that you bring in. Now you will continue to make $80 unlimited levels on this whole team. Whoever you brought in and whoever is built underneath them once you went diamond. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, unlimited levels. Okay. Now you go double diamond. That's kind of hard. Anyhow, you bring in the very next person you bring in. Now you're going to make 120. 120. Unlimited levels. Unlimited levels. You guys get this. 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. You're still making 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 over here. This is so important. And what triggers this is they have to be commission qualified and they have to get their first two loyal customers within 30 days. And I mean, how simple is that? That is so, so simple. Okay. So you're making unlimited levels, 120, 120, 120, 120. You're going to go triple diamond. All right. You're still making 120, 120, 120. You're still making 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 over here. Now, when you are triple diamond, the very next person you bring in, and they start bringing in people, you're making 135. Y'all, this is huge. This is a huge bonus. But again, it's a bonus. But it's for something very simple. New distributors coming into your organization after you reach these levels of diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and they get fast start qualified, meaning they are commission qualified with their 80 BV auto ship, or they've done 150 in personal business volume. And then they've gotten 2 customers. Boom, that unlocks the money. Everybody who comes in your organization should always be getting their customers. And I never gave my customers away unless it was at the very end of my 30-day period. And if they were going to miss it, then if I got a customer, then I'm going to place that customer there and get my bonus. But most people today, they just automatically put 2 customers under there. And I guess you can do that if you're really a big enroller and you're doing that on social media, and that's fine. But for me, my customers came very, very hard for me. So did my distributors. So taking another screenshot, the very next rank up is, let's go over here. Presidential Diamond. What's the bonus on Presidential Diamond?
145.
145, 145, 145, 145. You're still making 135 over here on this team, 120 on this team, 80 on this team. You see how they just add on to each other? Y'all, this is huge. You need to be getting excited. Your toes should be tingling and your legs should be popping, just jumping up and down, you know? I mean, you know, that's exciting. All right. So then the last one is what? Ambassador. And for ambassadors, it's 150. Unlimited levels, you guys. Unlimited levels. So some of you guys are coded to me as an ambassador, and you're putting people in, and every time they get their 2 customers, I'm making 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. Now, what happens when I bring in somebody who goes diamond and say, I, as an ambassador, was making 150, 150, 150, 150. I will continue to make that on the team that got them to diamond. Okay, this is the team that got you to diamond right here. I will always make 150, 150 unlimited levels on that team that got Sally to diamond. As soon as Sally goes diamond, she starts making the 80, 80, 80 on her new people. Me, as an ambassador, will make the difference. I'll make 70. So now she's currently making 80, 80, 80 over here. I'm still going to make 70 on this team. When she goes double diamond, she's going to make 120. I'm going to make the difference to $30. There's a $30 difference. So I will make 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. She's making 120, 120, 120. And then once she goes triple diamond, I'll make the difference there of $15. When she goes presidential, I'll make the difference of $5. When she goes ambassador, she is what we call coded out. Okay, she's coded out. So now everybody she brings in, she's doing 150, 150, 150. And I don't get anything past that. Okay, so this is why it's so important for you as you're building as a leader that you don't get somebody to diamond too quick, that they can't maintain it. Because what's going to happen? Say you're a double diamond, you're making 120, 120, 120, and Sally goes diamond under you. And as long as she is qualified as a diamond, she's going to make 80 on the new people. You're going to make the difference of 40. Okay. If she goes diamond and she doesn't have the stable foundation to hold that diamond, you will continue to now always make 40, 40, 40 when you could have still been making 120, 120, 120. Do you guys see this? I mean, this is so important that you understand. This is why you do not want somebody promoting so quick unless they have the volume to support it. Because you end up cutting your own throat when you do that. So y'all get that? Is there anybody not understand that? Because you will never, that person that went diamond and they say 2 months from now, they don't maintain diamond and they fall all the way back to ruby, which is probably what they really were, but they pushed really hard and created lots of volume and lots of people out of thin air. And they created a diamond chart and they went diamond so that they could get a rank up bonus or whatever, when they truly didn't have the volume to support it. They made it up out of thin air. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So when they do that, you have now cut your paycheck by $80 every month. And when they don't maintain, that $80 is going to the company now. You're not getting any of it. So that's why you got to make sure that you're building these people, helping these people build a strong foundation so that they will continue to get their bonuses. They'll continue to qualify month after month after month. Okay. All right. So that is, let me stop this and go back to my desktop. Because now I'm going to talk to you about, okay. All right. Generational bonuses. This is another way we get paid. And what a generational bonus is also a very strong bonus. Okay. This is for diamonds in depth. Okay. Diamonds in depth. So what I mean by in depth is you have Sally who sponsored Sue, who sponsored Debbie, who sponsored Karen, and Sally becomes a diamond. That is the first generation. So when you, let's say when you become a new diamond, you are your own first generation. You see this right here? And you get, at the diamond level, you get a 2% raise on everybody in your organization that got you to diamond outside of any diamond they might have in their organization. Okay. So if you've got Sally and she's brand new and she doesn't have any diamonds under her or whatever just yet, and she's a new diamond, then you would make an extra 2% on all the volume up under these people. Okay. When you go diamond, if Sally goes diamond, then in order for you to pick up the second generation, you have to be a double diamond. Okay. You have to be a double diamond right here. And what happens there is now Sally is on your front line. I mean, you are your own first generation. So you're going to make 2% of all the volume outside of any diamond. And then when you have a diamond underneath you, you're now going to make 4% of that diamond's volume outside of any diamond they have. Okay. So average diamond is going to be running either 8,000 or 10,000 in maintenance volume. And if you personally enrolled that person, you get an extra 5% for a total of 9% of that diamond's volume. So if they're running 10,000 in volume, you're making 9% of that, in addition to all the other bonuses you're getting and your residual income, all that. You now are going to make about $900 for every personally enrolled diamond on your frontline level. Your front, I don't mean level, your first diamond. So it may be somebody who is on your 5th level that becomes diamond. They are now your first generation, your second generation. I'm sorry. You are your own first generation. So now they become your second generation. Doesn't matter where they are, as long as it's, you know, if it's Sally versus Sue, Karen and Debbie, and then Joe is your diamond, that's your second generation, no matter where Joe is. If somebody under Joe goes on and becomes a diamond, that would be your third generation of diamond. So you're the first generation, Sally's the second generation, Joe's the third generation. And in order to pick up the third generation, you have to be a triple diamond. Okay, so if you're not triple diamond and your team's really growing and going, you're missing out on generations. The same with double diamond. You know, when you have people that are not building, I mean, you're just not going to get any of that type of bonus unless you're building people and helping them get to the diamond level and helping them maintain. Again, you want them hitting diamond month after month after month after month. And when everybody does that, we all grow together and we all rise up together. Okay. So a third generation is going to pay you 2% on that diamonds. You're going to get 2% on your own outside of any diamond you have. You're also going to get 4% plus 5% if you personally enrolled that person on your first diamond. And then now 2% on your second diamond in that same leg. You guys get what I'm saying? Let me show you. Let's go back to the whiteboard. Oh, Lord, all of that's still there. Let me erase. How do you erase the whole thing? Oh, clear. Clear. There you go. I knew there had to be a way. Okay. So this is you. Whoops, I'm still on the eraser. Okay, this is you. Here's a diamond. Okay, so you got a diamond here. This is, you are your own first generation. Okay, you're gonna make 2%. Now, I really want you guys to get this because this is why it's so important that you kind of keep your rock stars up closer to you. Okay, you make the most on generational bonuses from your second generation, which is a diamond. The first line in this leg, okay, this is a leg all the way down. The very first diamond in this leg, there could be 10 people in between you and this first diamond. But until you get to a diamond, then that's your second generation. This down here could be just a regular distributor, and then here you got another diamond. That's your third generation. So first, second, third, and then if somebody else goes diamond here, that's a fourth generation. In order to pick up a fourth generation, you have to be presidential. And then another under there goes diamond. Now you're picking up a fifth generation, but you have to be ambassador. Okay. So you get 5 levels of diamonds that you're going to get paid on as an ambassador. And you're getting 2% on your own, 4% here, 2% on this triple, 2% on the presidential, and hold on. Yeah, 2% on ambassador. No, 1%. I'm sorry, your fourth generation, you get 1%. Oh, that I can erase. All right. Get 1% here. Whoops. and 1% here. If you personally enrolled this person, you're going to get plus 5%. Oh, that was a terrible 5. Okay, plus 5%. Plus 5%. Are you guys following me with this? Whoops. And then this one's plus 5. Okay, so that's why it's so important that you try to keep your people close. Your rock stars anyway. All right, any questions on that?
Mel,
Mhm.
explain the full compression. It makes us so different than everybody else.
Oh, good, good, good. All right, look here. All right, clear the board. So cool. Okay, so what compression is, you guys, is when, say you've got people in your downline. I mean, for resting, I mean, and some of you guys, you probably got people on your 30, 40th level. And what happens is whenever, say this person is not commission qualified, not commission qualified. This one's not commission qualified. This one is. So what compression does is it takes this person and pays them like they're on your first level. You get paid on them. I'm sorry. And you get paid on them as if they were on your first level, even though they're down on your third level. Somebody, I at one point I was down under Rusty, probably 12 or 13 levels.
You were 6. The girl in Texas was down on my 17th. And due to full compression, as the years went on, now they're front line to me. So the full compression, but here's the beautiful thing about compression. Not only do they compress it, but the width of the organization comes with it.
Yes.
That is enormous. That is more money a month than most of you've made on a job in a whole year.
Yeah, this is all their customers, all their distributors on their front line. All of that comes up.
It gets to be astronomical.
Yeah.
That's when you go into the mega millions of dollars of business every month. Tight and right keeps you in business a long time. When I left the bank with a big salary, Mel, I didn't come over here to play with it. I come over here for complete career change, but I was fighting for my freedom. And when we really understood, when Mel and I got going, there was no coding money. The only thing we had was fast start bonuses, the unilevel, and the generations. That was it. And we were excited about that. But he told us when we hit a certain XYZ dollars in sales consistently, he was going to throw some other stuff, and he done it. And now you have the ability to go, if you work this right, build it tight and build it right and get really smart in business and work hard at doing it correctly and teaching people how to do it correctly. This is how Mel and I were the first millionaires in It Works Global. And it didn't take long to get it done just off of that. Now we should be breaking millionaires every year. There should be somebody in about 36 to 48 months if you do this thing correctly, with everything up closer. Now I'll work with people. I don't care if you're I believe I got like 80 or 90 levels deep. I don't care if you're cross line. I don't care. I'm gonna work with you. If I can offer value and enrich you, it always comes back to you. But when you strategic and you become a great business person, that up close, and as you help them people, you help them duplicate the efforts. You got a lot of people making money. If you start worrying about your money, you're going to be broke. If you start worrying about how can I help somebody, the person's willing to work, how can I help them and how can I support them in a manner to pull out that full potential, to create that relentless desire in them. This comp plan is not on trial. This comp plan is true, tried and proven. We have more millionaires and It Works Global than any other company out there. We have more customers. We have beat the industry to death and millions and millions and millions of customers. And what's going to happen on Saturday is going to take everything to the real next level. So what I would do, those 3 steps to success is that's not hard to ask anybody to get done. But those customers, when you get a customer, you fight like hell to keep your customer. You do whatever it takes to keep your customer happy, because they will expose you many times over. They will bring you more customers, and they'll also turn into a hot distributor every once in a while because they have a story on the product. That's why running your auto ship every month is a must. That is taking care of you, that's taking care of your physical well-being, that is getting committed and becoming relentless to take care of your physical well-being. And I'm with Mel on the applicator. I just changed all my auto ships to applicators. Do you know why? I told Robin, I said, we're going to start slinging and swinging. We're going to start smearing again. Because my daughter, Sam, came in here after one applicator, the new applicators. And she said, Daddy, don't you ever let us come in this house and we're out of applicators. Never again. She said, I've never seen anything like it. And the visible, we work out together all the time. The visible that you could see what had happened to her, and I could see it in her face. And her sister, they're just enamored. So today we changed everything up to applicators and defining gel. Now that I'm not going to stop taking everything else I got. That's what made Mel and I rich.
It
That
was.
was rich again. Will it not, Mel?
It was. I mean, it's just something magical about it. Nobody else has it. And if you really want to start looking at marketing the skinny wrap, then let us know and we'll give you tips. And the thing is, you have to know why it does what it does and how it does what it does, and that way you know how to tell somebody what it's going to do for them and what they can expect. I think because of social media, that the wrap lost its luster because it wasn't being applied to people. People were just ordering it, and then their distributor wasn't following up, wasn't teaching them, wasn't telling them how to do it, wasn't coaching them through it. And so, I still use an old video that this gal she goes through step by step how to use the wrap. And she talks about it all along the way. It's about a 13-minute video, but it explains everything. And so whenever I sell a wrap today, I make sure that they get a copy of that video, and I make sure that they watch it before I'll let them buy the wrap. I'll say, if you don't watch this video, then don't come to me complaining that it didn't work for you. Because they need to know that some people are going to get a result. About 90% get results with the first wrap. Some aren't going to get a result until maybe the second or the third day. Some maybe are going to get bigger, and there's reasons for that because they bloated. So, that video explains all of that and makes it very simple and easy. She puts a wrap on, and it just going to give your customer the best experience by having an instructional video. And I've used one that I've used for, gosh, probably at least 13 years, 14 years that I've used that video. So if you want that, you guys let me know and I'll be happy to share that video with you. If nothing else, watch it for your own information, for your own knowledge, so that you know how to coach somebody whenever they're using the wraps. Okay?
Can we put that in the groups, Mel? I
Yeah.
see people are asking for it.
Yeah.
So, and once you stop the recording, I'll tell you exactly how we learned it and what it really does. I'm no doctor, but I've seen this work, and that's why I left the bank. Robin had a wrap party here at home for 23 ladies, and they were eating and drinking wine. I was making fun of this deal, and I didn't want nothing to do with it at that point. And then I saw the results on 23 ladies. I saw what they ate, and I saw the results, and I didn't believe the results. But those girls are spending money like we lived on a money plantation, like it grew on trees. And for 7.5 months, Mel, I watched those girls come back every other week to get more wraps. And we're not in the business. Pam was sending another girl over here to bring the wraps, but they made it wasn't even a conscience It was like it created a discipline. They had a hunger that they started walking together. They started, it was like it created a discipline for them, and they had to have more, they were hooked. And at the end of 7.5 months, I said, I'll be a fool if I don't do this. Because I saw what those 23 ladies and how they had networked it with, just because they were excited about results. So we're a results driven company. That's what everything we have. And now that the coffee and all the other stuff that can back it up, we're gonna get some major results. In fact, I think there's gonna be so much fat loss in the next 90 days, the Earth's gonna shift on its axis.
I love it. All right, you guys. So I'm going to stop the recording if I can find it. There we go. And let Rusty tell you how this thing works, and then we'll wrap it up.